My God.
Yeah. She was the only other shaman twisting with me for such a long time
I know,
that I
dude. I
got
see it.
frickin' some people were, making fun of me because my healing was a little bit less than others when I was twisting.
Nah,
But
that's
yeah,
understandable.
vision, we're keeping a lot of the same people, right? Honestly. Let me pull up.
Yeah, I was just worried about uh like what's going on, when is it,
Yeah, I mean,
and
right now we're
have
we're
we
seeing, how many people are confirming with like the new vision, and it's going to be really similar, right? It's just going from I think some of us, like, 10 of us who probably won't be raiding with us anymore, are very parse heavy, right? With maybe an individualistic mindset instead of like maybe what I would like to foster is like a more team oriented mindset, right? Team over me.
Yes.
Um, Not prioritizing parsing or personal DPS, but let's prioritize raid output, right? We have a rogue that wants to expose, for example, and I think that's good. They're going to increase, you know, going to reduce the armor done by bosses by 300, which is like a 10% increase in DPS for physical.
Sure.
But really similar expectations, right? Same consumables, world buffs. For some people, I actually like don't want them to take engineering, for example, like maybe Zol, who is skinning and leatherworking. Maybe myself, I'll keep, skinning and some other things just so we have stuff for the raid, right? I'd love to, eventually, if Fiona wants to stay with us, let's boost her up with enchanting. Let's get her everything, right? And this is going to be a slow process, right? It's not going to happen overnight. Um, so
yeah.
like a mix of 80% soft res for at least the next two phases, and loot council for weps, trinkets, multiple phase bis items. Pretty much every Fury Warrior is still going to be on like the loot council for the most part with every upgrade. Um, definitely open to feedback and definitely open to changing that for the later phases. Just in my head, like a ton of molten core gear, other than like maybe Band of Acuria for Rogue, and not a ton of BWL gear is even BIS for
Yeah.
P5, P6, right? Um,
I
so
mean,
that was
listen.
kind of my thought around like expectations, loot council, you know, some of us that will be leading in the guild have a little bit longer term, have read like led groups of raids and guilds for maybe a little bit longer, right? Um,
Yeah.
I
and
really like the idea of mostly SR with like prio gear explicitly like LC with like more transparency, I guess. Like this is what we're looking at. If you want to be higher on the prio of gear, this is what you need to do. Or like this is the shit that's gonna make you higher prio. Show up every week or full world buffs or blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
yeah, and things like weapons, for example, right? If somebody gets DB, somebody else is getting Bone Reaver, right? And like the third person, like we're gonna pass out
Yeah, it's just
weps,
splitting
like
the loot and spreading it. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and again, there might be because also I come from conservative background, not all like people are created equal, right? But like in the case scenario where there's like people are contributing at a similar or relative value, I think that, when one person gets DB, another gets BRE, right? And we're not just focusing all the loot into
And
specific
one person.
individuals,
Yeah.
because then you get like a Zol, Zol and I were doing the numbers, and Dimer, do you know what a retention rate we've been at since week, I'll call it 3 or 4,
It's
of
probably
people that
super
have stayed
trash.
with the raid?
It's probably super
For
trash.
Yeah, we're at like a 27, 28% retention rate. And again, that maybe includes like, Ox switching from Rogue to Warrior and a few other
Yeah.
small things that, aren't technically retention issues, but still pretty low.
Yeah, it's just people
Like,
are gonna quit. It's either gonna be a new game, a new version of WoW or whatever, which is fine. It's just having the bench basically of people to
Yeah.
fill, and that's where the game kind of gets hard.
Yeah.
And where I think, I specifically could help is like, doing little film sessions with like the tanks, for example, showing, you know, main tank where to stand on Magmadar, looking at global usage on Gehennis. And, I know this is nerdy, detailed in the weed stuff, but like, Ox was in Zerker stance with no shield on and AoE taunted without a lip, and then he's yelling at healers that he gets clocked in 3 seconds, right? Where like,
No,
Yeah.
my heal is
100%.
2.5 seconds, and like,
Yeah.
then I'm getting whispers from people and people calling me a shit healer. I love
Yeah.
that after my tank is doing that, right?
Yeah, I see. I
But
definitely see your POV. But listen,
yeah,
I'm on board. Like, I don't mind. Like, I'm fine with the entire atmosphere and the system, and more importantly, on raid with the same people. I don't really feel like recruiting 20 different people and getting to know them and just no, it's too much of a hassle. So I'd like to join if you would have me, and more importantly, what guild name is it gonna be?
you know, right
Because
now,
I personally already reserved the name Nagas in Paris. Okay, so I would like to toss my hat into
oh,
that.
okay. I
That's
mean, we could bring that up and toss
yeah,
that
but not
idea
but
around.
Dimer he was telling us that if we use his guild name, he has to be GM and he gets prio on the LC. So
Oh,
take that
Nah,
Yeah,
into
he
really?
account.
wants to
I,
solely be in charge of loot
Yeah,
classes
yeah.
So
I,
it's
and
I,
gonna be
recruiting
Dimer.
people.
I would get reimbursed the 5 gold it took me to create it and chase people for signatures. That's it. That's my price. It's 5 gold.
I think we start feeding Dimer. Feed Dimer, not
What
Ox.
do you mean? I'm fun. I'm fully
I
geared,
like
dude.
it.
I'm good.
I feel like Dimer has taken the worst brunt out of Loot Council because he's the only person that recruits, and so he's the only person that cares when there's such fucking churn and burn.
Yeah. That's why I had to let him know what was going on,
Yeah.
Get him
Mhm.
involved.
I was actually sad when I saw you right. Later boy's like, fuck, no, not Fuds. Not I'ma fuck with you.
Man. There's at least 3 people who feel that way in guild.
Hope so,
And at
man.
least 3 that are pissed I'm joining
That's
this new one.
optimistic, man. 3?
There's
After last raid, maybe
maybe
3 new ones.
Wait, Dimer, weren't you the
Yes.
dickhead that denied me because I didn't have the RCLC Loot Council?
Dickhead, man.
Whoa, hey.
About
Wasn't
what?
that you?
The Arsenal Council? I didn't tell you
Yeah,
to get it.
that was
I
you.
didn't say.
No, I
I didn't
had
say,
it,
please get
but
it.
I didn't have it turned on.
Yeah, then that's what Ox told me.
Yeah, and I
So,
said
okay, well,
reload it,
but
and I
then we
told you
give
what I needed.
But then we gave you the loot afterwards. I said,
No,
okay, just
brother,
give it to
no,
me.
brother.
What piece are you talking about?
Mana igniting.
Dude, this dropped like every single fucking week.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
you
just got it
should
now.
have
But when you fucking
Lobby, bro, lobby.
yeah.
It's fine. Dimer's not gonna be on the LC.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be
this
on
guy's gonna have
LC.
no powers, man. He's gonna be on the bench.
I'm gonna be the exposed armor bitch. Enjoy.
Oh,
Warlock.
well, we already have one, but we can we could
Now we can
definitely.
rotate. I don't
I
think one
think
person should do it
rotating
every
would be
week.
great. That gives all of you guys a chance to parse, which would be
You guys
lovely.
got it. I like
How
that.
does it work? How does it
2
work in
volunteers.
classic? Because like it's you need to put 5 combo points for it to be like proper. So like you just build
I
a
have
5
a
and then press it without
whole
like slice.
entire
Or
guide for you. Let me show you,
There's
actually.
you go into Deep Assassin. You get that
I
extra
see. So
combo
like,
point.
okay, I see.
You just tee it. Alright.
Here, I am messaging it to you. Slightly different for, AQ40 in particular, but you do the same exact thing. Basically, all your warriors still sunder, but then anywhere from 5 to 6 seconds in, you put up expose,
I
and
see.
then each of your physical DPS does about, and this is on average, like 10% more damage, which is really nice.
Hey,
Anywhere
real
from
quick,
like 8 to 14%.
while we're airing grievances, I noticed in the Warlock channel of Peak Discord, Takor told me to turn my output audio all the way down, and I just want to know what that's about, man.
What? When did I say that?
You said it
I'm
all
pretty
rogue.
sure
I
I
saw
already
that.
told you.
Oh, to shut the fuck up? Yeah. It's not your
Rogue
channel,
is-
You
dude.
didn't say it that rudely at first, though.
Listen.
Now that you said it that
Now I
rude, he's
have
actually
another
okay with it.
grievance.
No, he's actually okay with
Nah,
it
it's
now.
fine
That
with
makes
you.
more sense. You were too
A
nice about it.
fucking rogue in
not
there
lie.
yapping.
My
Dude,
god.
Fiona told me to ask the Warlock Discord,
What?
so ultimately it's her fault.
Ultimately, it is. And
I
she
didn't
also
tell you
said
to ask
she,
the fucking
Theo said she distribute out all the orbs that all the enchanting mats she's gotten. To be fair to everyone that's joining the new guild, I heard that. She
Yeah, we
didn't
still
want
have a
to
bet on
have
the
no,
Nexus
I have no
crystals.
enchanting mats. I haven't disenchanted shit. They're sitting in my bags.
Yeah, we still got
Until
that bet.
phase fucking 5.
I don't think it'll. I
That's
don't think so, bro.
crazy.
But that's
I
Dude.
have a feeling if the ID is from a previous phase,
I don't
think
think
that
they're gonna
it
fix it.
keeps
It
the
didn't.
large brilliant shard.
It
I
didn't
could
They
work like
totally
that
fixed
be
it in
in.
wrong.
2019.
Did they do that in
Fixed
I
it.
SOD?
Stop.
believe it. I
It didn't work in Sod.
did it. I
In Sod,
don't.
like, you
Yeah,
just disenchanted instantly.
yeah. In Era, I think it's if you did do the ID, and I'm only half guessing because I only kind of remember. I think it still pops up as a
In
brilliant
era,
shard.
it's no.
Yeah. Well, in
No.
Era, as you were going through it,
Oh yes.
not now in Era. Like if we were in P3 Era, which we're about to enter, I think even because the ID was dropped in a previous phase, I think it kept a large brilliant shard after phase, what is it, 4 or 5 for the Nexus crystals? I
It's
forget.
fine. I was really just going for the long con of vendoring it all. I guess if that's the case, we'll see. Clown and I have 10 gold on it, so
I thought it was 50.
I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, it's 10.
Fuck.
That was the quickest check. You didn't check nothing, man. You just made that up.
Nah,
I thought it was
had
in
it
Blizzard
searched in our
Whispers.
conversation already.
Let me confirm. Yeah,
Not in
confirm.
Discord.
Hey, Core.
Yo.
I was talking to mostly Ori and Rain. But how does BKZ and Relies feel like maybe getting less loot prio in exchange for, happier team and like way better performance?
I know BKZ's gotten a few items, not a lot. I know Realize just got Onslaught Girdle.
Don't they both have 2 weapons?
Yeah, he has
Uh,
BRE
DB
and
and
DB.
BRE, yeah.
Yeah, they have BRE and DB, but from my understanding, right? Or am I wrong?
No, BKZ got it because he got Striker's Mark and then they reassigned it to Desi and then he got BRE. So he has both.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm just saying I will definitely, being honest with you, right? I will probably be prioing less loot to those 2 and spreading it around a little bit more on the, tents that everybody is, contributing to their level, right? Which may not be true.
yeah, I think it was like to the point of them ranking. I don't know who else. I didn't really keep track of
I
what
think the
warriors were
only
ranking.
the only prior we had is that ranking warriors or anyone that was ranking would get first prior on Drake Fang Talisman going into BWL. I think that's it. That's the only thing we had, and of course we looked at parses like top dog warrior gets the most important items like OSG and quick strike and stuff like that. We had no problem.
From the
Wait,
from the
why did you guys
making.
give 6 quick strike then?
Yeah, bro, go check the parses, man.
Because
Because Newt passed.
That'll
Okay.
answer your fucking question, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
It's because they were trying to give off pieces so that they could
That
warrant
is actually
giving
why. That is actually
OSG
why.
and other bigger pieces
Bro,
to
and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, it worked for me, man. I was like, damn, man, I'm happy. I got QSR, bro.
yeah, but that's how you do it when you have so many people just
Yeah, it's
doing
just
really
warrior
well.
loot is so
The
rough.
thing though with the the team first, even if there's one warrior that's parsing and you're feeding them gear, it will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If they're not dog shit and they have the best gear, they will continue to be the best. Like, and not necessarily best for the raid, again, spreading that loot around. But if you're feeding one person that is competent at Classic WoW and has a game solved, which everyone should, the best loot, they'll just keep parsing the best, performance-wise. So, but if giving it to
Yes
them
and no.
versus
Like,
giving
I'll
them to
also like you could maybe, if I can interrupt, and I mean that's not always the case, right? You could look at a ton of logs in Squawk, for example, where I know complete full Prebis warriors that are doing 99s, for example, right, all down the ladder, right? And it's not always the case that more gear equals more things. I think it's a mix of a lot of things. More so, what I mean by team is greater than me, right? Is like small things like pulling threat, or like, waiting for boss to be planted before we start ripping. It should be like, you know, on timer, 3, 2, 1, tank hits it, on 0, and then, everybody's hitting it, and then we're planted, everything moves, right? If we need to move any boss, any mob, and when it's planted, then we go 1, 2, and we go on the second, and we're super hardcore about it. Right, that's what like team oriented is, like at least for a Fury DPS position, is not ripping threat, and giving your tanks a tiny bit of time to freaking get aggro, but they should just be taunting off the rip for most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather have someone in a leading position that already has all this knowledge, and we don't have to like figure it out at one point, because like I said, or like he said rather, Ox played Psalm and Classic as a rogue.
I like literally don't even think he played Som, honestly, with the way
I
he's playing.
think he did,
He
but
did,
No,
but I
I'm
don't believe
aware.
it.
Like I could literally look at his logs, and I'm telling
Mhm.
you, I see evidence that he did. But like what I'm saying is, like, his actions and his global usage and his movement, like, tells me that like this
Mhm.
is maybe his first time ever playing, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, you mean Warrior, right? Or I assume Warrior.
Warrior,
In
Warcraft
general,
in general, like.
Yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's what I mean. I'd rather have like some, but who would be main tanking then? Like, who do you have in mind? Because we need someone who's like properly
Dren.
stacked, no?
we have Tren and Devin.
I'm okay letting Devin and Trend tank, and I've also been doing film with them, so they understand certain things.
Yeah, I like Trent. He's been part of Team Dimer for Nixia. I vouch for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it won't be called Team Dimer
Yeah,
anymore
we
for Nixia.
did.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's
Dimer,
over.
with you gone, by the way. I forget who is the person that ripped threat. We six-manned Ani for like 30%. Um,
In my team?
2 days ago. Yeah, it was
Fuck,
me,
dude.
Zol,
No.
me,
No.
Zol, Tren, Zuggalo. I'm trying to remember the two other people. There was a shaman that did it with us, and then another warrior. But
Bro.
legit six-manned it for fucking 10 minutes.
I
It was
had that
great.
fucking team on a leash, bro. No one would dare fuck up. They were so afraid of me. Now I've
Zol.
seen
Yo,
what the
alright,
fuck.
man.
So I rotated
This
almost
guy.
3 major mana pots and demonic runes, and Zol innervated me twice, just for the record, in that fight.
Jesus
Was
Christ.
insane.
That's no good. That's no
Yeah.
good. Should never be like this. The 20-man Ani. Fuck.
Are the officers going to be real, or are they just for show? Because it feels like Classic's all about that. They get their little.
Real.
Yeah, are they going to actually
Are they
help
gonna
with
be
like?
present?
Yeah, are they going to help with like
Yes.
spreadsheets and whatnot and
I'm
groups?
always on.
Oh man, you gotta quit running away from me.
What? I'm always on. Most of the officers are always on,
They
and have
usually
been
get their
always
like
on
little
for 4
fancy
months.
title, and then they don't do much.
Yeah.
They don't
No,
have a
you have to
Ukrainian on their count.
contribute
Yo, leave the
to
Ukraine out of this, bro.
lead people in here. I was even thinking, Takor, and I don't know who on your team would, but I would be open to one of your 5-man squad. Um, that will do some type of work to be on leadership so that your group has a voice. And I don't know who it would be out of you
No,
four. I
not
mostly
me.
talk to Rain and Ori, but
Yeah, like
I
all
would
three of
like
them are
that.
really good at like what they know. Like I just kind of I have to go around asking people. Like
Yeah, but I
they all
like
know their
getting
class or
leadership, for
warriors.
example, that like, almost kind of like semi like US politics, right? Where, one person is the representative for like a group of people, like their friends and players that they're close to, so that, when we're having discussions in leadership and other things, whether it's Loot Council, whether it's, what do we do for, the gates of AQ, for example? How hard do we want to, contribute to that, et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera? What things do we want to do? Is there any way if we wanted to maybe do world bosses in the future? I don't know. When we're having those talks and, committing to that, it's great to have certain people in different of the, cliques and friend groups of the guild so that, everybody is accurately represented and, taking good feedback all the way up the core, right? It's just a really good structure to have. Very, very similar to like a company, for example, or US politics.
I like that.
US
Yo, real
politics, are we
quick.
gonna be a Republican or a liberal guild?
I mean,
I think
doesn't
we
matter.
already know.
They're both the same thing, dude. Literally both the same thing. Just wait for us to get like a fucking super PAC donor and then do whatever fucking lobby needs to be done. GG.
Yo, is Vex on Discord? Is that Mex?
Yeah,
Armage?
that's Max.
Yes.
Okay. He messaged me a GIF saying, "Don't leave me with these peasants." Does is he filled in or not?
I've
Let me
kind
look
of
at the
been chatting
feed.
with him.
Oh. Oh no, I've been wanting to speak with him actually.
I think he's
You
down,
you,
dude.
you say Vex and I say Max. Why is that the case? His mage's name's
Vex.
Max, right?
Yeah. I was
That's his.
asking if
Okay.
Vex was Mex.
Yeah.
His name on Discord is Vex with a V.
Come here. I'm gonna have him join. Come hang out with us.
Hit him with the who you calling peasant now?
We were talking Dimer earlier
Mhm.
about how like at least half the guild is about to leave and not a single person that is in charge of the guild has any clue because nobody's
Yeah,
logged in all week.
yeah, I
Like we're
can.
we're chatting about this shit in guild chat because it's just us online.
In
Yeah,
guild
Are you
Discord,
serious?
like
What?
Look who's on right now.
I can't at laugh.
Zug, Zol, Zeus, Fiona, Black Zetsu, Leyjaw, Death Orc,
wait. Can we get Black
Scorpion.
Zetsu in?
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say the
we're
same
taking the
shit, man.
mascot, man.
Please
Black
get
Zetsu
Zetsu in,
goes
dude.
where Zug goes, so
It's like a perfect clone of or like good substitute for what's his name? Zolnation.
Filmation's coming, dude.
Fuck yeah. Wouldn't have any other Resto Druid.
We even got John signed up. I haven't even talked to that motherfucker about it. I just said, hey, we're joining a new guild. And he's
Yeah,
already in the Discord signed up, bro.
that's crazy, man.
That's a fucking real one right there, is what that is.
Wait, what happened? What the
We're
fuck?
You're
We actually voted that you didn't make the cut, man. Sorry to sorry to break the news to you, man.
Newt's in the
uh,
process of leveling a puller right now for the guild.
Wait,
he'd be
fill me in
better,
on
so it's
what just
fine.
happened. The fuck?
Dimer doesn't. He does wish to join us, so we are all very happy. And all of your concerns go away, Squirt, because I was
Okay.
trying to save our relationship with Dimer as well because I love him.
thanks, bro. Appreciate you too.
Dude,
Love you too.
I didn't think it was gonna happen, dude. Deadass timer. I
I mean,
thought
shit, dude.
if we oh wait, you're gonna fucking I'll let you focus.
No, it's okay, dude. Go ahead.
I thought that if we told you, not gonna lie, that you're gonna go straight to Nash and be like, hey,
No, I
they're
mean,
staging a coup
We're
over
fucked.
there.
you have to keep in mind why did I join this guild in the first place? I joined because of JC, right? And then once he was gone, I was like, well, I can't just dip because I have responsibilities to it. It would be like the biggest dick thing I could do. So I stuck around, and then like, well, okay, I actually enjoy raiding with these people, so it's fine. But then one thing led to another, and here we are, right?
I mean, like, to be honest with you, I give zero fucks about anything. It's just if CK leaves and starts his own guild, then like I just gotta like I'm a loyal friend. I'm gonna follow him, do whatever, you
But
know.
that's the thing, right? Like
Uh,
this entire guild is composed of multiple cliques, so like if
uh,
one person isn't happy, that means four people aren't happy, right?
yeah.
Got to keep everybody happy.
Well,
I mean, I
An
was being fucking
impossible
fed,
task.
so I don't care. The second I got those pants, I was like, CK, whatever you're gonna do, it's fine, dude. We can do it. Aren't
But I think this is good.
aren't
I've
DHs dog
already
shit right
now
now?
but they're annoying. They're really
Uh,
annoying.
dude, I swear DH is easier to play than some fucking classic era classes, dude. Shit's a fucking joke of a
True.
class.
Hey Core, were you here when I was kind of going over vision, expectations, loot changes, everything?
The SR and everyone's up to par with world buffs and whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we got Ori too? Oh shit,
Well,
dude.
we have to see. We gotta. I think that group's still a maybe. But what do you think, Takor, from what you heard?
Probably have to talk to them and see what's up.
Yeah, because I know you guys talked to Squawk too. Um, but what I know is that Squawk is all of their raids are full right now. At least their four main ones. Because I've been talking to them for a little bit too.
Alright, Mex is in, by the way. I don't know if that was made clear.
Yeah, no, I invited him and he wants to talk, but he's like in bed right now and wants to sleep. So
I don't think we have to leave Tuesday now, then, by the way.
Oh yeah, is it gonna be same raid days?
yes, for right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, same raid days.
And
Cool, we
then
can
we will give it 3 weeks. I just want to make sure everything is good with just the transition. But then we'll also be running on Wednesday, Monday if anybody has an alt. Typically just Wednesdays.
I shan't be ulting anytime soon, unless if I get my
Yeah,
own Ukrainian level.
that's okay. I expect it to be like maybe half to 1/4 a pug anyway. First like 2 weeks.
Sounds about right. Um,
Can't
what else did I
remember
want
if
to do?
BWL is hard or not.
It's
Is
not.
it that
It
difficult?
really isn't. It
No.
really is. Everyone I've seen to this shit's
Yeah.
like a cakewalk. The only challenge is like in classic, in my opinion, it
You
starts
have
with
to
like Cthulhu.
hide on Chromagus.
Yeah, the
Wait,
challenges begin with Cthulhu and then like just Nax. That's it. This is where like it starts
Dimer,
to teleport. Yeah,
can you get us Oni cloaks? Can you get us the scales?
Oh, bro, snag them all now, man.
I'm not. The bank is Ox. The bank is with Ox, dude.
We're
Fuck.
I'll hand them over.
fucked, dude. They're about to get so expensive too, man.
I'm
Uh,
about to go buy one, dude.
Bro,
Like
why didn't we
now.
pass these out early, man? What the fuck are they thinking?
They're
They
not.
knew,
Well,
man. They knew what we were
What
doing.
269
can we do?
gold a
Wait,
piece, bro.
we have some
my
very
God.
brilliant people in this call. What
Fun
can we
sick, fun.
do?
Uh,
You'll
What
you'll
can we
fully fund
do
them
to
to
we
get
everybody.
the cloaks faster?
the way we get the cloaks, dude, I think what we could do is we could just all go to fucking raid on Tuesday, which will be fucking hilarious,
Already
by the
left the
way.
guild, it's over.
No,
I committed,
it's,
man.
it's
We
fine. We'll
all
get those
we
scales.
all go Tuesday, and then ask about the cloaks, and then try to get the cloaks crafted,
No,
before
just tell.
BWL, take the cloaks, and then
So
fucking
fucking
cheat quit,
toxic.
dude. Like,
That's
my
so
God.
fucking toxic, dude.
Can someone get in contact with the Ukrainian?
Oh,
No
that's
way.
a good fucking
Bro,
idea,
Leja,
bro.
Leja
I got
hates
I got to this
Maz.
fucking
Holy
Discord out of
shit.
nowhere. I'm like literally in bed right now trying to go to sleep, but I saw this shit. I have to like, what the fuck is going on, guys?
Oh.
Read the channel name.
Yeah. I get it.
Uh,
I got the vibes.
Bro, we
Yeah,
need
yeah.
the Ani cloaks, man. We need the Ani cloaks.
we need cloaks.
I don't think y'all understand how important this is. They're $269 right now, bro. They will not
Oh,
go down in
no.
Oh
price.
my goodness.
That is
Oh,
the
no.
cheapest. That is the cheapest those fuckers are ever gonna be, man.
All right, listen. We need to do
Didn't Zol have a bunch of
5-man
scales?
groups
Yeah, hold
of
on, wait.
Zol
Oni this
might
week.
have 2 scales on him still.
No
I have
way.
2
Oh no.
Has he been selling them the whole time?
No,
No,
he's
Zol-
been sending to the
he's-
guild bank.
He
Bro,
gave them to
Oh
me.
my god.
He gave
We
them to me,
didn't-
and me, I gave them to the guild
Ox
bank.
is about to
so-
sell all of those.
We didn't think this through, man. We didn't think this through. We needed
Is
the
Zol-
Ani
is-
cloaks
wait, is
before we
Zol
did
coming?
this.
No, well,
Yeah, Zol's
Naz
coming.
doesn't know yet. Naz doesn't know yet, so we can still get the scales.
Yeah,
We'll
but if
give it
everyone's like,
time.
"Yo, can I get my Ani cloak, man?"
Isn't
Dude,
Naz
it
literally in
depends
this
on
Discord?
how.
No, but he can't see this channel. But listen, I think with so many of us leaving, if I just walk up to him and be like, yo, listen, bro, like, it's over. Like, hand us the goods.
I
GG's. You're
don't
not
think
gonna
he'll do that.
start your own
I
guild.
wouldn't
I
do
don't
that.
think he'll do
Bro,
it
you about
either.
to hit
I
a
wouldn't
lick
do
on
that.
this?
He'll
Like,
sell them and
trade.
use that
Put
gold.
money
Bro,
in the bag,
This
dude.
guy,
Yeah,
about to
put the
Bro,
fries
hold
in
on,
the
hold
bag,
on.
bro.
Diver
What
about
would
to
you
hit a
do?
lick on this motherfucker,
What,
dude.
hold on. What would your reaction be if I pulled the scales? Like, genuinely, how shocked would you be if I was able to pull this off?
Honestly,
Uh,
not really, because you got to be kind of a psychopath if you're like all these people are leaving, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the scales, man. Fuck y'all and your cloaks.
Yeah.
dude, I swear to God,
I'm telling
if
you,
I
he's
was
not gonna give
Naz,
it to us.
He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
has
was
everything
Naz.
to
I've seen
gain
his
from not
person
giving it to you.
before. I've seen his person before, and he's just, you could suck off his toes. He's not gonna give you it.
My
I
God.
just know who he is.
Are
Bro,
you willing to
dude,
try to
no,
suck his
no.
toes to see if he can give us the fucking scales?
No, but listen,
How
honestly,
far are you willing to go, man?
270 gold a toe. I mean,
That's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
that's a lot of gold.
Do we
Everyone
even
log on
have
and buy a cloak
40?
right now, man.
Like, I heard we only had like 30 some odd cloaks too. Like, we're still gonna have 10 people buy them or
Wait,
something.
listen,
we
why don't-
only had fucking 30 some odd people show up to raid, so it doesn't
Yo,
matter.
let's be real. Why don't we just stack all 40 individuals on the throne on the Nefarian for the cloaks anyways? Like, who
I was
gives a
gonna
fuck?
say, we just do throne strat and you need 2 tanks with a cloak
Yeah.
and like 2 healers.
Yeah. And then we'll get them little by little, so it's not
I'm
that
gonna
big of
kill
a
the
deal, right?
last
Very,
tag before we all get
very
behind the
important
throne.
question that probably only me cares about. Is Rain coming? That dude's the homie.
I mean,
I would love to have your
You better
entire.
convince Clown
We'd
Core
love to
here.
have all of them. The
Wait,
thing
what?
is we've
I
kept
can't say
it
yes for him.
close-knit because we didn't want this getting to Naz, because when we all leave, the whole guild's gonna blow up, and then we're just gonna pick up all the stragglers. So that's
The
why
guild
we
Yeah,
was going to be
to
blown
let it
up. The only
go.
one that was going to fix it would have been Dimer, and now he's gone.
Yeah, that's
yeah, no,
true. Now you can just do whatever the fuck you want, I guess, honestly.
Yeah,
That was what
honestly,
we were
the thing
going to
is,
do,
like,
but now...
yeah.
I saw Dimer in here and I was like, oh, that's fucking it, dude. It's rip.
Yeah, because honestly, as much like if JC was still in the guild, I would have probably made an effort, but homie's gone, so like don't know. Not much I
Dude,
could have
this
been
is
done.
turning from a mutiny to just a straight up fucking coup, dude. Like, this is a
We
fucking
have
coup,
the
man.
first mate with us. The captain
bro.
is going down.
This
Yep.
this is a goddamn fucking coup. Holy shit.
Do we have a spreadsheet of people who've contributed so far to the guild?
What type of contributions do you
In
want?
what way?
Well, Fun's
All the
offered
ways that
to.
I have. I
Fun's
just want to
offered
be
to.
priority.
Imma
Fun's
just
offered to
wants
fund cloaks for everybody.
I'm so selfless, man. Please.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
Yo, Dimer, I gotta show you what the original guild picture was gonna be, bro. We
For
had
peak?
some disagreements about it. I gotta show you, bro. Like, oh, dude, just look at culture, by the way. In the fucking, have you been added to the Discord?
No. Did not.
Join the Discord, look at culture, and look at all the cursed AI. This is only some of them. But
Hidden
I had a
Valley.
lot of fun with what is it called?
Stop.
Gemini.
The Illidan one is crazy.
Dude, that's what I was saying, bro. The Illinois
Oh
was
my
awesome, dude.
god,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So we're gonna name the
Nah,
guild Hidden
dude, nah,
Valley?
dude. Let me show you. Let me show you the actual one. Do I still have it?
Do
in
you
my fucking
already have the
messages?
name Hidden Valley?
Yes.
No.
Oh, that was
Nagas
me,
in
by the way.
Paris, dude. Fuck. Unlucky.
What'd you say? What you
My
saying?
Nagas in Paris guild is gone. I mean, I can't like. It's not gonna be the guild name, unfortunately. I could set
Nagas
it
and
on Hidden
Bears, dude.
Valley.
That shit will get fucking banned, bro.
But it would go so hard, dude. Fuck.
Uh, hold on. Let me find it, bro.
So
I still have
what's
it.
the deal with like Takor and Ori and Rain?
I would like for them to join us. I think they are good people.
Hey, Dimer, I'm
But
just gonna message you.
I think Ori might and Rain might. Takor, this is my first time kind of speaking with him, and then I haven't really spoken with BKZ or Relies.
Yeah, does
I,
Zuggalo have this cord? He's like chilling in.
Yeah.
Okay.
if I mean
I think
it,
he's AFK.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell him. Oh, he is?
It-
Okay.
He's
if
getting up.
Rain is in, there's no fucking way I stay with Peak. You think I could really play fire with Dude? No.
Just doing all the scorches. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have to do fucking everything. Are you serious? No.
Yeah, I think last raid I asked him for water, and he's like, I don't do that.
You were
Yeah,
pretty.
like,
You were pretty specific that you
wait,
did
did he
not want
actually?
Bears.
That's crazy.
And he told
So
me
I've
he told me to trade. I
actually-
think you.
So I've asked him for 4 months for water, and I also raided with him for about a year and a half in SOD, and he
That's
hasn't
crazy.
given me water once.
Listen, I know I can be a dick about summons, but like, people will be freaking out 30 minutes before raid. It's just, I just hate the uncoordination of summons. Just all zone out, get the fucker in, get it, and then let's start this shit. It's just like, it's too many chefs calling shots. That's what really annoys me.
It's because the leadership. I mean, Ox specifically, because of raid leadership, was pretty weak, to be honest. But none of the fights were long enough really to exemplify strong raid leadership. He kind of just zugged everyone for what 20 seconds each boss, 30 seconds or whatever. There's not much thought. Later phases it's going to require more engagement, and I just don't honestly think he's going to be able to keep everyone under control or even really be able to dictate everything efficiently.
I'm imagining our guilds doing Cthulhu or like
Yeah,
God,
right.
what's one of the hard ones in Nax? Fucking just
Horsemen.
rotating
Horsemen?
on 4 horsemen. Yeah, rotating 4 horsemen. Fucking even just like plus or minus. I know just stepping to the outside and like stopping DPS sometimes, but like
Brother,
God.
half our warriors that like off tank are wearing leather. There's no fucking way 4 horsemen happens.
Yep.
Mm,
Well,
talk about Camulos, because I agree with you on Camulos.
I don't know. I don't think they're bad players, but I'm just like, bro, if you're gonna tank, like put fucking armor on.
I've personally given all 3 of them a shield block defensive stance macro that puts on their shield, changes them to defensive stance, and uses shield block immediately.
good God.
Did you
I mean,
send
None
it
of
in the
them
warrior
have.
channel? And did they ask you to turn your volume down?
Get over it. Stay in your own lane,
No,
dude.
and yes.
My God.
I'm telling you how to slice and dice, idiot.
True.
my only request that
Yeah.
I'm playing, I'm playing enhancement shaman in TBC. Y'all can get fucked.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
share with you
Yeah,
my
there's a whole lot of
TBC
competition on
because
that one.
yeah, I don't know anybody that wants to play Enhanced Shaman with us, but let me show you our TBC
Oh, yeah.
comp that I'm thinking of. Looks something like this. And yeah, we need 6 shamans with my lovely comp that I made, and we need 2 enhancement. So Happy to have you there, Bex.
Oh yeah, dude.
One combat
I mean,
rogue? Fuck.
wait, do we really only want
And you
run
gotta
2 hunters?
expose.
Is that
Yes, I only want 2 hunters. It sounds good at the beginning to run tons of hunters, but it's
I think it's good on SAC for like the orb passing and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would
I
agree.
can level a rogue for SSC if we just need to cheese it. Like rogue is a really good.
There's a few ways. Are you talking about Vosh? There's a few
Yeah.
ways
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you could choose the Vosh mechanic. I have like a whole PDF somewhere.
Yeah,
But there's
I'm willing
multiple
to play a
classes
couple
that could
different
do it.
things, but enhancement's my favorite.
Yeah. I will either be playing Shaman. I actually really like Druid or Paladin. I just like all the hybrid classes in TBC because they start getting better.
Dude, Prop Paladin's so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun. You just gotta like grind up fucking spell power, and then you're taking so much gear from your casters. It's kind of, I don't know. But yeah, it is very fun in a lot of ways.
You get to be Captain America, dude. It's great.
But yeah,
So
this is probably what
Zolmation
this
on the
will look
balance
like.
druid.
Yeah, he seems like he wants to play balanced druid.
He tries to play balance druid every chance he gets. I'd be shocked if he didn't want it.
I actually like, you guys might think that this is troll, but I've actually ran in really hardcore speedrunning groups in Nax that would run 2 druids, 1 balance and 1 restoration for Nax. And it's
Just for
because
the
like on some of the packs, just like a faster fairy fire and then a second B res is actually really kind of nice for, you're 1 in 5 idiots in every raid that fuck up. Even in like the highest performing guilds, like top 25, top 50 world.
I mean, plus you've
Um,
got like, I mean, at that point, your mages are pumping really hard. The spell damage, like the Moonkin buff, isn't horrible.
Yeah, especially in the mage group, right? With the person that gets the first debuff. Actually, very nice.
Well,
Yeah.
only chance I'm getting to be in a raid in TBC as rogue is if I start my own, it seems, because fuck, dude, 1 rogue per fucking raid is so brutal.
Yes,
I couldn't
there's
even raid last time in TBC on my rogue. It was so ass, dude. I couldn't find the team.
the 2 warriors is kind of interesting, but they do start to pump later on.
I actually think they start pumping. I used to think Hunter really good, Locke really good, and I think a lot of people thought that earlier on last TBC. But then when we were going through it, and when I was parsing and speedrunning back then on 3 characters, the Arcane Mage did more damage with Explosion than the Warlock could use Seed of Corruption, and
Yeah.
then the Warrior had more cleave than the Hunters in a lot of situations. So, like, to me, even with all those changes, Mage is best caster DPS, but you could only run 2 of them because you need kind of a mana battery, like a Shadow Priest with them.
To make Arcane playable.
Yes, exactly. And then you rotate out, depending on what fight, you rotate out the shamans with lust on either like the melee fights or the caster fights. And then Hunter isn't as good as, the warrior, ret, and the buff giving classes. Like this is just best melee comp. In my opinion, with 2 ferals that can flex tank and maybe like a 4th, like Fury Warrior that can also switch prot for 1 boss every 2 phases, right?
Like Illidan stuff. Yeah.
Yep. But that's what I would prefer to run. Best case scenario, mind you, I have enjoyed playing with you all and would rather just keep all of us, and if we have to change a few of these classes, kind of okay with that, right? But this is a good starting point in my opinion.
I appreciate being invited over here. This was chill. I've been unsure of what's gonna happen to Peak for a minute now.
A lot of people were, and honestly, Dimer put in so much effort, kind of recruiting people. Sort of Daz to some extent, but I mean, there's been such a good community that we've developed. A lot of the common things we've heard were people just stayed for the people, their friends, or people they raided with, regardless of what they were disgruntled with in the first place. So,
I was very surprised it's lasted this long, not gonna lie. I was expecting this implosion like a month after, or maybe even week of, 2 weeks in, straight up.
we were talking about it a long time. Fucking, I started raiding these guys a little late, but maybe it was your guys' fourth raid or whatever that I had joined up, and this sentiment kind of started growing between some people. We all gave it time. We all gave the guild a lot of time. So some people wanted to wait like even longer. I really don't think there was a point to that, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the main thing is just like that's been frustrating is that we're not even like filling 40 people a week from the guild. Like that hurts.
Got to put in effort week after week. I got like 10 people, and I think I was prepared to pug and go through 30 trials over the course of like 2 to 3 weeks to just build out a guild if people didn't want to come, right? Because I know if you set the right proper expectations, if you hand out loot properly, if you keep good vibes in the raid, play like a music bot in the background, when things are cool. Retention is through the roof and people come back and it's exciting and it's fun.
Yeah, I agree with that. Did feel like there was something lacking in Peak, like just bare minimum, but
There was
Someone's
no
got to fix the
community
fucking
really.
class prices though. This is crazy.
Like everyone
I,
felt the same, but never talked to each other, which was so weird. Like
I mean, yeah.
it was a lot of like common feelings, but just no one liked to speak up. And I think some people even knew of some previous times when people did speak up a little bit and just kind of got squelched, so they just didn't want to be that guy. But that's not like a I hate to use this fucking phrase or whatever, but it doesn't feel like safe for some people, and that it shouldn't be the case, really. We should all like really enjoy raiding with our guild mates and be happy when they get gear and look forward to like when we all just kind of succeed as a team.
Yeah, crash outs over P1 gear is fucking hilarious.
I know we're
Or
gonna be an
multiple.
MC for like such a long time. People are so fucking dumb. Bindings.
Yeah, we're still
like,
doing BWL into MC, and I'd like to get it all done within 2 hours so that we could keep world buffs, right?
Yeah.
That was like the other thing that was like, I don't know, we only talk so much about performance, but performance has been pissing me off lately. And I would like to get a BWL into MC into Ani all within 2 hours. That would be lovely, right? And I think it's easily doable after like 2 or 3 weeks of BWL.
Yeah,
I
it's just
I
people
agree.
playing the
It should have
game.
been.
Mhm.
Yo, so with the cloaks, should we just all throw in gold to buy our tanks cloaks and the 2 healers? Like,
Let's rest on it for a night. I have a feeling we have already come up with very great ideas the last couple of nights and have already put that into action. I think one of us might be able to rest on it and have a great idea.
If you have the
And
mats, I
make
know
it
someone
something
that can
better.
make both the cloak
Well,
into the.
Well, no, the
Zol can
mats
make
are.
the cloak. So do we try and put Zol into a position of saying, "Hey, can you pass me the cloaks? I'm gonna start making them, like
I
on the weekend."
It just feels so
Yeah,
shitty to do
I
that.
that's the case. And it doesn't feel shitty because
It's not
like
his, like we earned them.
because we did all of them, and especially like you know like for times that he wasn't there, and then also like he didn't assign a Skinner. I've been asking him to assign a second Skinner now for 2 months, and he has ignored
He told me to
or
drop skinning.
well,
I dropped it for enchanting. I had pips. I dropped it.
yeah. We are all putting in an effort to get those skins, right? And in my opinion, we have all earned them over time. So I have no fucking issue fighting for them at all.
I mean, he could feel free to keep Matt's for his cape.
Yeah, he could definitely have a cape.
Honestly, I frankly don't give a fuck if it's morally right or wrong. We need fucking cloaks, dude. Let's fucking get the
So
cloaks.
I mean, let's
Times
be
are
fair.
fucking
He
hard
he
for
never
swearing.
considered if it was like morally right in the past for
I
certain things too.
I think
So.
it is morally right for us to take the capes
Oh,
for the
Jesus.
amount of effort we put in.
Even if
Dimer,
you
he's
just
just
take
been giving you the
half.
scales, right?
Yes,
Like
he gave
Zol
me
hasn't
skill.
actually made it.
He gives me skills, and I give them to the guild bank. I don't keep them.
So I think
Because one
Zol just
time,
asks for them back to start making cloaks.
yeah. Listen, I will just not leave yet and see if I can salvage the guild bank. See what I can do. Could work in that regard too.
I mean, because the thing is, once people start leaving, like shit's just gonna drop real fast. So it's like, who knows what's gonna happen? Like, he might just say, "Fuck it, take it." I have no idea.
Dude,
I
if
mean,
I
he
Yeah.
can
was
make
him,
money
I've
off
been
of
in a
it.
few of these scenarios over 15, 20 years, and a
It can go
person
either
like
way.
that, I'm telling you, 95% of the time is gonna give us the middle finger and go get your own Oni scale cloaks,
I
bitch.
don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's he's certainly like special type of individual, but at the end of the day, like I don't think he's that vindictive. I could be wrong, but like,
Let's
the way
make
I
bets.
Well,
I'm
put
willing to
yourself in
pay
his
for
shoes. Like, how
anybody's
would he
Oni
feel?
scale cloak. I have a lot of gold on me.
I
I'm
don't think
willing
it
to
takes.
pay for.
and
Dude, I
also
don't think
keep
it
in
takes that much vindication though, bro. Like, dude, if it was me, then I was Nas and this all happened to me, dude, I'd fucking that night, I'd fucking pull up my laptop, look at all the fucking Onyxia scales, and just fucking fall asleep looking at that shit, dude. Like laughing my ass off or something. I don't know, dude. Like, I doubt it, dude. Like, if I was that guy, I would keep everything, and I'd sell it, make all the fucking WoW gold just in case I want to come back to the game.
Yep,
You know?
that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, like that's if I was him,
Especially if he
neither
feels
should have
jaded
me.
at all or betrayed at all. I mean, dude, it's human nature at that point. He's just gonna keep it.
I think worst case
listen,
scenario, Fiona gets an Ogmar and
I
starts shaking that Crusader enchant and
I
makes the
don't
guild
think
some
I
bucks.
listen, I don't think like we're talking about someone who pays someone else to play the video game for him, right? So he's not in shortage of cash or gold. Like gold is irrelevant to him at this point. You have to think of it this way. So it's more of a principle. It's like, hey, listen, like no one's happy with the loot council situation. Like they're gonna leave. They're gonna start their own guild, and basically like the guild imploded because of that. Um, I would
I
also
don't
personally
think it was
leave.
just Loot Council. I think
It
it
was a
No, no,
lot
was.
of
obviously
reasons, yeah.
general attitude, but I also
Yeah.
like I can stand on the point that like, listen, I should have left when JC left because I was generally unhappy, but I had a dedication to this guild. I will ask you to respect my dedication and reward it by just letting me handle the guild bank because I don't see you like rebuilding Peak from the ground up because frankly you sucked at recruiting. So um, it could be an argument I could tell him too, and that like kind of owe it to me to like give me the guild bank, but I'll see what I can do, what I can salvage from the situation.
I'd be careful with the "you owe it to me" type
No,
mentality
well,
there.
yes and no because
Just
he does know that I did the bulk of the 99.9%
I
recruiting.
you absolutely did. Like anytime people complain about officers, you were like the one person. I was like, well, Dimer actually does stuff, but uh, it's just at the same time like a argument like that can get a emotional response very easily.
He's not okay. I can see where you're coming from, but he in that situation like he is like more cold and calculated. Like it's not emotional. I could be wrong again, but listen,
Let's
let me try
make
to work.
bets.
Let me try to work my magic with him. Okay?
Yeah, you do you, fam.
Yeah.
Anybody a bet? I will buy them an entire Oni cloak if he says something, if Dimer says something to him and he
Nah,
says no.
I'll do you one better. If I get the guild bank, dibs on a Curia. That's it. Easy peasy.
I'm a
I-
mage.
I
You can
love
fucking have
that.
it.
That works.
I think a duel to the death.
Yeah, we
dude,
mock
I
hurrah.
really like the Zolmation strat. That shit's funny as fuck, dude.
That's so toxic.
Dude, it's so fucking funny, bro. Please. Oh, I would love to. I just want Zol to be in the Discord and just go live so I can just watch it happen. Dude.
My God. Right.
So, all right, have you guys all like left the guild as of now?
No.
do.
No.
No.
We're gonna leave Tuesday for maximum damage, but now
No.
I guess
Oh, bruh.
yeah, but now I guess like whatever, fuck it. I don't really care when I leave or when everybody leaves, doesn't matter.
I would say the
Swart was
latest.
gonna leave Tuesday for maximum damage.
I would
Fuck
say the
yeah, dude.
latest Monday, just so we have everything in place and have a smooth rating experience. I mean, people still work.
I
He's-
don't. Yeah, I don't think it helps us to wait until Monday. I think we just get it going now.
Zol, we need you in
Fuck.
court.
Well, I mean,
Let's
like,
go, man.
what do you guys mean? Like, so I'm already recruiting. I've picked up a few people already. Like,
I
all you
just
need to
mean
do is
everybody-
recruit people.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
everybody could hop
you're
over in the
already
guild, you know.
we're already signed up to, I mean, that's all we need to do is group people and sign up. That's
If we can get Ori and Rain and Relies, that would be sick.
I would love for that. I also do think they need to talk internally and also go talk to Squawk really fast. But I think that I've talked to Squawk and they're gonna be on the bench. So I
Oh, do
likely
they
think
also
they
raid
do
with
enjoy.
Squawk and other characters?
No, but they have friends with Squawk that they've been talking to about this for months. So
I've
I
got
think they need to do their due diligence and just, kind of check in. But
I've got a buddy. I've got two buddies over there too.
me too, actually. I have one that runs an entire raid over there. I was thinking we have a couple of options, and we talked about this with a few people internally, but either go to Rock Apes, run another raid under Rock Apes, we go to Squawk, run a raid under Squawk, and or just make our own raid. And I think we came up with option 3.
It's like, I mean, the only reason I'm not in Squawk right now is just because I could not be asked to do splits that soon after Classic launched.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dude.
That was the concern for a few people, actually.
Shit, dude. If I wasn't invited, I would have fucking left. I was like, that's it. Fuck Classic. Not gonna start looking for another guild. Been gone. Right. I have to go to bed, gentlemen. It's 2 in the morning. I have to wake up at 5. Life of a working man.
All right, timer.
Me too.
If there's anything else, let me know. But genuinely, I will try and talk to Nas and be like, listen, it's kind of GG. I could try. I
It's
would like to have the guild bank to start my own. What are you gonna do with it? I'll see what I can do.
I'm praying for you and wishing you luck.
Yeah, need that
You have the
Akuria, bro.
support.
Anyways, yeah, I'll do my best. Worst push come to shove, honestly. Like Fiona said, throne strat isn't too bad. Like we'll just stack like 30 people behind the throne and give like the 3 or 4 appropriate people the cloak, and it should be okay. In any
Mhm.
case, boy, am I happy to not have to do any fucking recruitment anymore. Holy fuck, let's go. I am free. Anyways, good night, gentlemen. Peace.
Peace, bro.
Later.
Have a good one.
All right, dude.
Dude,
Another one for me, man.
What'd you
Tally
say
it
to
up.
him? Dude, I'm
Who was
so
it that-
curious what you said to him.
Tally it up, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
what happened?
Tally it up. It's another one for your boy.
How you got fucking
Um,
Dimer, bro? That's fucking nutty.
Ooh, Zolmation right when fucking Dimer leaves. Come join us.
He said, no shot, you
funny.
actually left. And I said, it's GG. And he said, why? What happened, bro? I said, we don't play the game. I found people who do. Then he
Who
said,
says who?
and then he said, who are you going with? Do you know how hard it is to find a non-cringe rogue?
Can you pull Zolan?
Yeah.
Are you talking to Naz? Is that your timer?
No. This is his dimer.
Zolmation. Oh,
Uh,
Dimer.
All right, he's got perms.
I'm inviting Zol in here.
I said, I know, bro, but the guild sucks. LMAO, love you, dimer. If the guild implodes, you'll have a spot. He said, love you too, homie. Miss you very dearly. And then I said, I got a feeling we'll be raiding together again soon.
I just like this dude. The second Funts left the Discord, I just sent him a fucking GIF.
Yeah.
Hello.
Damn, Zol, we wish we had you like 5 minutes ago. Fuck.
We'll never get those 5
We'll
minutes
just
back.
message. We'll just message Dimer. Cause I think that's the best. It's a lot more fucked up, but it's a lot more safe way to do it. Honestly.
What do we do?
And
We
also,
are getting some cloaks.
wait. Hold on one sec. Also, what we should do is we should first go with Zol's strat, then Dimer's strat. I think we should do it that way. And if
Well, what's
we
Dimer's
space it
strat?
out, one second, Zolmation.
Oh, sorry.
If we space it out with enough time between the two, they won't look connected.
Yep, I'm in complete agreement with you, Squirt.
Dude, were you thinking
Yeah.
about it? Were you thinking
Yeah,
about
Squirt,
this?
you
that's exactly
fucking
what I was
rat, dude.
thinking.
Oh man, oh dude, this is why I like this CK guy, dude. He fucking thinks like I do. God damn it. Oh man, that's so funny. All right,
That's
What does
anyways.
Fiona think?
What?
She already has her cloak. She's
I
happy.
I know.
I think Zol asks. I don't think Dimer's getting shit. I think
Yeah.
Zol needs to ask for the scales under the predisposition that he's gonna start making the cloaks for the guild.
Yeah, let's take a nice
You
little
didn't
group
specify
chat
which
here.
guild.
What do you mean by predisposition?
Zolmation.
Wait,
Let's
so
do.
is Dimer leaving too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like Dimer.
Yeah,
Let's
Dimer's cool.
do a nice little. Who's good at crafting messages?
Yeah,
Let's just
and
all be
Zol,
Cape Squad.
I'll pull up ChatGPT.
Squirt.
ChatGPT.
Who else is in here? Ima needs to just be one.
I don't need a cape. I'm like the last person who needs a
Okay.
cape.
At
I'll be behind
Dimer.
that throne all day.
Let's wait for
We just need,
Zolmation.
like,
He's
10.
going to ask for Cape first.
No, it might not. I will say it might not work because when I brought it up before, Nas tried to go that like, well, only the tanks need a cloak. I'm like, is that?
So
And I
that's
don't know if that's
fine.
true.
Get
Yeah,
the
let's.
6. Because
Okay.
I have one and Newt has one, and
And I have.
I told Newt not to equip it, so if we need to give it elsewhere, that's fine.
Also, I can donate a cape if we need it.
I can
Yeah,
farm
I
one out
Okay.
if I have
donate
to.
a few if we need to as well.
Dude, dude, he took all the scales and said only the fucking the tanks and healers.
He is a rat, dude.
Bro, I wonder where those scales are going, bro. Yeah, the diamond strat is not gonna fucking work, dude. Like,
Going
That's
to
actually
the
crazy
Ukrainian man.
that
Yeah.
changes so much of my opinion now that you've said that. That's very not cash money.
Have you not seen all the things that have been going on behind the scenes?
Dude.
No, I mean, bro, I just show up and get 99s.
I mean, he's openly dismissive of people's concerns, and then if they have too much of an issue, they either leave or,
Who are we
they
talking
shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just being hopeful. Too optimistic.
I mean, yeah.
Who?
Naz.
We're talking
Naz.
about
Talking
Naz.
about Naz. Yeah.
I didn't say anything, but I knew a fair amount of BOEs the first couple weeks were going up on the auction house.
Oh, they were selling
They didn't
everything the first
even
couple.
yeah, they didn't even
Except for Druids. I
change
still got
their
the Druid one.
name. You'd think they would change their name though if they were putting it up for auction right after like not, you know,
I think they
passing
were.
it around to raid.
Well, they said they were doing it. I just don't know Like I remember that they wanted to get money to buy JC a helmet, and then he left, and then they needed to get money to buy Naz a helmet, and that was what we did with those BOEs. And I still need those mats that they sold too.
I'm glad they're not in charge anymore.
Who?
All the
Naz or
people that made those decisions.
fucking selling the fucking purples instead of
If
disenchanting it?
well, I was just gonna say, if people are convinced that they are not gonna disenchant into Nexus crystals, then I have a cloak worth of purples to vendor.
I tried it in Sod, and they went to
To
just
large brills?
yes.
Okay, well, I have a cloak's worth of vendors then.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to give my opinion.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to keep it, I guess.
Brills are going to be more later on too, with the
Like
oils.
Worst case scenario, it vendors for the same down the road that it does now.
True.
Yeah.
And I mean, down the road, we have a chance that we can get lucky on the Nexus crystals or whatever the fuck.
We'll be
I mean, if
swimming
it
in
didn't
them.
work in Sod, it probably won't work.
Hey, they were discovering large brilliant shards, okay? So you never
Is
know.
everyone here a Blackwing Layer too?
No, no, I didn't think
Our
about that.
guild
too.
leadership is not attuned, which is funny.
We don't have guild leadership.
I think we do.
Oh, you're talking about like this new guild?
On both sides. Yeah, I
Oh.
think we do.
I'm confused.
The
Why is
guild
this place
leadership
called
and
False Vagina?
the guild leadership in Peak just raid logged and swiped and asked about retail arena mid raid.
So true.
Like, bro, can we not just finish a raid? Like, can you not just play like, like an hour of the game without doing something else entirely? I don't know, man. I don't give a I don't care what people say. There's zero reason that picking up loot is a reason to do 90 DPS on trash. There's
I'm
no
glad we
way.
won't have that problem anymore.
When are the dogs gonna be looted?
We got pumpers,
Oh,
dude.
I think in our new raid, I think we're gonna have to make little changes for that. I think we need weak aura, something. We might even just have a master looter that goes all the way to gray so that we actually make sure that the fucking shit is being looted.
Honestly,
That would
not a
make me
bad idea.
happy.
That's pretty funny. But yeah.
Do we
that
want to
works.
push our luck and try for the core leather too from the guild bank from Peak?
I already
Yes.
have it all.
We need belt.
Oh, you have
Do
it
you
all,
really?
Zoll?
I've never once given that leather to anybody.
Okay, good.
That's what I
Oh,
thought, you
Zoll, you're
greedy
a
little bitch.
beast, bro. I
Well,
love
'cause
you, dude.
I knew I felt like I would never get it back.
Because you would never get it back. Are you kidding me?
Dude, you were
What's
so
his name is
smart.
never getting those mats back.
And I needed it to get the rep. I don't.
Yeah.
I have a. I, well, how
Y'all
many-
motherfuckers are gonna make me actually go do the quest to get the Douse.
Damn, I didn't know y'all had a whole ass raid over here.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
brother. What's
we
up?
got
I-
Dimer. We got
I,
Dimer.
tech,
We just got a lot
I-
of people.
I
Just thought it'd be
technically
joke.
have enough core leather to get revered to get the pattern, but then I would only have 6 left.
Is it 12 per? I can't remember.
12 per turn. Oh, per bell. I don't remember. But I remember I needed 160 to get to revered, and I have 166.
Is that the only way to get rep with it? Is
It
turning in
is
that? Or
12 each.
You can turn in fiery cores
It's
and
like
lava
not
cores,
bad. That's
any
like
molten core material.
Hmm.
But I only have
144. It's like a 240 gold cloak. If any, like shamans, druids want this. Oh, I guess it's fiery cores too. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty. That's kind of expensive.
Didn't those just like jump up to like 50?
Oh, did they? I still
Something like
see them
that.
as like mid 30s, but fuck. Okay, yeah, those are gonna be fucking expensive.
But how soon do we need? Because we'll be reaping all the mats from molten core. And we'll be able to make our own in no time, right?
Yeah,
If we actually
no,
have a
and then
transparent bank system.
yeah, no, and then I think also it should be nice is we should